Previously on Crusade.
The positioning of people for the challenge was actually really difficult. Alex made it really fucking difficult.
I felt like I needed to tell Alex I had the idol.
I'm coming a lot closer to Craig and Ty.
We get to keep both of our dunces and they get to continue to amuse us.
Eddie has been throwing out your name to be the first boot.
What the fuck?
Oh, Johnny and Will boned us, so keep your hands in the air and don't type anything.
Your boy has a hidden immunity idol.
What a fucking mess.
Wait, who? I don't know who's lying.
I'm the second person voted out of Crusade Scandinavia. Eddie. Eddie, the tribe has spoken.
I'm rattled. That could have gone and should have gone a lot better. Losing an ally, especially a good ally, this early in the game fucking sucks. The reality of it is I'm in a really rough spot. You never want to be on the minority side of the votes on the first vote. The 4 votes to keep Eddie were myself, Eddie, Andres, and Hunter, or at least that's my best guess, knowing that all the remaining players flipped on our so-called alliance and sent Eddie out the door because he was a target, or he was, putting their games in danger, possibly. As soon as I saw that there were 5 votes against Eddie, I knew that someone in that alliance had flipped, and turns out it was all of them. Oops. Right now, all I can do is look for a backdoor, look for a way to splinter what I hope was just a voting block and not a full-on alliance. And if I can find that gap and squeeze my way into it, then I'll keep myself safe for the foreseeable future. I still think the first boot should have been Hunter or possibly Andres, because they're the closest thing our tribe has to a liability. By getting rid of Eddie, they clearly sent a message to me, and that message has been received. All I can do is keep a smile on my face, put this behind me, and keep being good in competition so they don't have a reason to get rid of me.
Because, you were the person I had, the best first connection with, honestly.
You were the person I had the best connection with right from the get-go.
How it looked to me, and to other people as well, was that you two were, a super inseparable duo. It seemed like you two were, almost tag teaming, adding one other person to the call. That made a lot of people concerned, and it made me, I got paranoid. I was concerned about Eddie from the beginning because I felt like he was always online and always talking to people, and I just felt wary of him. There was also rumors that Eddie had Hunter and Andres wrapped around his finger, and that you 4 would be able to have majority after the first vote. And when this vote came out, they did vote for Johnny, and they didn't tell anyone else how they were voting. He had to have talked to him because they wouldn't both randomly vote for Johnny. I felt like if Eddie was out of the game, it would bring us closer together because I wouldn't feel concerned about being the third wheel. I did feel like the third wheel in that chat, and I was being played almost. I had this vendetta against Eddie because I felt like he was personally playing me. I don't want you out at all.
If you're okay with it, I'm good with just putting that behind us. And I promise you, I will not bullshit you at all in this game.
I know personally I'm not voting for you if we lose again. I don't want you to leave. I want to go to the merge with you and play this game with you.
I never hold a grudge for smart gameplay. I hold a grudge when I feel it's personal. I don't feel this was personal.
Right when we got back to camp, I talked to Pat and told him why Eddie was voted out. And I was pretty honest with him because I do like Pat. He might not like it, but he understands it. Seeing the vote 5-4, it really solidifies our alliance. We have an alliance. Myself, Max, and Austin are the final 3. And then we also have Will and Johnny in the alliance as well. And right now we're solid. If we lose again, we can just vote out Andres or Hunter. I don't want to vote Pat out. I know that Austin brought it up as what we have to do.
I just want to tell you, to be honest with you, I did actually vote Eddie out, which I guess you probably knew.
I figured as much.
It wasn't anything against you, but it was I kind of felt like he was steamrolling me to vote one way when I really wanted Andre or Hunter to go home. I'm not planning on targeting you or anything.
I appreciate you leveling with me. Like it sucked being left in the dark, but I totally see why you guys did it. But yeah, for what it's worth, out of the 5 of you that voted against Eddie, I feel like you and Michael I would get along with to the point where I would gladly make a final 3 right now.
Things are starting to get interesting. At first I was bummed about Eddie leaving. Eddie was supposed to be one of my allies. So I did vote for Anaji, because Anaji and I had never talked. Apparently, Anaji had been talking to Eddie, and Eddie was relaying all of this back to Pat. Anything Anaji told Pat, he would relay back to Eddie. And Eddie was running around trying to get people to vote on Anaji, and I voted for him. I didn't hear anything. He was the first on my boot list. Now I'm nervous around Pat.
So, I guess we're just like locking up this 3 too?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I've been thinking this, like, this is the perfect group. You don't want to be the Alex who, like, overtly just fucking shoehorns everything together. You want it to be organic, want it to come together naturally. When we're in the group chats, everybody's great. They're all great. Gaston is funny. Razik is fucking hilarious and goes off the chains. Danny is hilarious and so on and so forth. I don't know that I'll ever have a strategic conversation with Danny. I think she's a wonderful girl. I don't think she gets things the way that we get things.
I think she plays too much with her heart.
As much as the kid drives me nuts, Alex, for as long as we have the luxury of keeping him, is useful. And he's particularly useful to this group. We've got the extra vote. We've got him on lockdown.
Now we can play into Alex's 5-man alliance with the 3 of us and Danielle and Alex. Like, it's easier to play into that now. Keep Alex tight. Danielle will think nothing's up and that we're just playing up for Alex, but really, like, it's just playing right into
Right. What we really need is try to make sure that Brian stays the vote, which I think it will anyway.
Functionally useful in comparison to Brian is good. And I feel pretty safe that Brian is going to continue to be super fucking incompetent. And to that end, I don't think we'll have a problem killing him off first.
So I guess I'm just here to sit and look pretty in this alliance and not do anything. And I guess I could do that. I could float my way like to the end with just being this pretty face, but I don't want to do that at all. I want to work hard in this game. I want to do stuff. And when you're limiting me and not even listening to me, I don't like it. I like being in control and I like being like alpha. And with extroverts, I guess it's just not working out where I can be, and I don't like it. It's kind of hard being the only girl now. Like, it just hurts, and I want to be respected in an alliance, because come swap time, if someone else is gonna offer me the same thing but with respect and someone who values my opinions, I'm definitely gonna go to the person who values my opinions.
I wanted to lock Clay in because I felt Clay was isolated from the rest of the group. And to that end, it made sense to make sure he was with us, because if he's with us, we technically have Alex then, and if we need a foursome outside of the other 3 in the 6, it made sense to grab that. The group gels, it's easy peasy, should hopefully be low maintenance, and protects me on that side. I feel like I could be putting myself in danger by overextending myself.
I'm wasting my time here, am I not, right? Like, I'm clearly wasting my time. I might not even have the right, like, alphabet. You know, I've actually spent time studying Old Norse. Because it's not as easy as just translating every symbol to a letter. No, you have to translate it to the Old Norse actual language from the Elder Fathark, which is this crab, and then you translate that to English. But you know, I don't have enough time to learn the language. Like, who has the time? And you know, I read up like lessons and stuff, and like one of like practice or whatever assignment one, and I gave up. And I was like, I'm just gonna message the teacher that wrote the syllabus. So I've like messaged, well, self-claimed experts, I assume. None of this makes any sense. Thought it was like a secret website y'all made, but it's not.
You talked to me earlier about you were almost voted out and you didn't hold anything against me. I felt like you were kind of like implying you wanted to work with me a bit. Am I wrong here?
I don't want us to have bad feelings towards each other. I personally don't want to hold grudges based on a last vote. If I were in your position, I would reap the benefits of me barely surviving the vote and not work with some people who haven't been as honest with you. I'm an honest person. I've been trying to tell you that since the beginning before you unfortunately voted for me. If I give you my word is golden.
It's like I feel slightly out of the loop, and it's just like I definitely need people who I think I can fully trust.
Yeah, I definitely want something between us, because I feel like we definitely have a lot of similarities that we don't know. One of them being the black belt.
but that's just a minor similarity. Now, if I'm going to work with you, I need to make sure you're not going to be relaying everything that I say to other people, because people compare notes. I don't like finding out what I'm saying through other people. It's annoying.
I almost feel like I'm not as safe of a place as I thought I was, and I need help. And I feel like you're one of those people who can help me out with that.
Well, I don't know how I would be able to help you, but you have to give me your word, because last time I felt like we were together. I have to have like loyalty, and you have to like reciprocate that first.
I understand that you're reluctant to talk to me. I understand that, and I'm not going to force you to fully trust me. All I'm saying is I will absolutely give you my word that anything that's said between us stays between us.
Okay, I believe that. But on another note, you were talking about some sort of alliance or something?
I'm interested in just possibly making just like sort of a two-person alliance between us. Almost like it's almost like I want to say like a final two deal. I always have your back, you always have mine. It's like your ride or die person is what I'm looking at. Because after talking with you, it seems like you seem to be the person that I'm interested in doing that with.
Okay, that seems fine. I definitely do feel that is something that will help both of our games and be beneficial to both of us.
Absolutely. Things really do change quite quickly in this game. I went from trying to vote Anaji out to basically making him my ride or die in this game. This can put me in a very, very complicated position. Because when Naji said, he's already had his word broken once. Someone already broke their word to him. That was Eddie. Eddie already ruined that. He does not want this happening again. I'm not going to do that to him. As best as I can, I will not do that to him.
I did not expect that Hunter, Andres, and Patrick would all vote for me. But now, they get to see what happens when they upset a wild Johnny. Yeah, I'll talk to them and everything to make sure that I'm finally in a position that I'm comfortable with and that I can get far. But I'm definitely gonna keep a watch out. I know they don't have the best feeling of me. They're people that I have to watch out for. I'm not gonna trust them 100% after what they almost did to me. How dare them?
If you're not able to mold yourself around the things that are happening around you and adapt your gameplay to what's happening, you're going to be thrown into the river. There's no lifeguards on duty. I'm trying to make sure I'm still here on day 39. My loyalty only lies to myself. However, Brady and Max, I will be looking out for them as much as I possibly can. Because Brady does have the idol, and if I ever win against Brady, he's psychotic. He will ruin my life. I have to make sure they don't turn on me, and I don't turn on them.
So I'm in a position in this game which is comfortable at this point in time, though I feel that if a few little things happen, I can be on the outs. Right now, I'm working with a select group of people in this 5 alliance, where I'm in 2 3-person cores, where Michael and I are like the unified final 2 group, and then we've got a group with Will and a group with Austin. And now, even though that group with Austin has the title of being the final 3, I don't know if I'm loyal to it as much as I am to Will. Will is someone I think I bond with so much better. Let's talk about the state of our tribe right now, because it's really important to note that our tribe is a bit of a clusterfuck. Because you've got the Snake Charmer 5-person majority, and then you have the 3 people on the outs. Pat, who the Snake Charmers are trying to pull in. He's a good challenge force, he's a solid guy. And then you've got the 2 inactives, Hunter and Andres, and they're both frustrating, but I think if we go to Tribal next round, Hunter will be the person who will pick off the post. Because Hunter is around less, and he's more sketchy. I want him out as soon as possible.
For this challenge, you will embark in your very own biking voyage across the ocean. Each tribe has their own longship, which comes with 8 oars and a cage with 3 ravens. Your duty is to go from point A to point B by rowing there. As with Vikings, you will not know the distance that you have to travel, and instead, you will have to do your own calculations in order to get there. For each person that rows in the same minute, you will move 1 mile. If all 8 of you row in the same minute, you will move 10 miles. Like the Vikings, you will be able to use the ravens in order to try and calculate how much longer you have left to go. You only have 3 ravens, so strategy on when to use the ravens will be key. Once the raven is released, the host will inform you how long the raven takes to return, or if the raven does not return. The winner will be the tribe that gets the closest to point B even if they go over. If both tribes are at the same distance from point B, but one went over, the one who didn't will be the winner. Each participating member will have the chance to receive a clue to the location of a hidden immunity idol hidden at your camp. If you wish to receive a clue to the idol while rowing, during the challenge you must message your production chat and say, "I want to make waves." This waves will set your tribe back by 3 miles. However, the rest of your tribe will not be informed that they have been set back. Additionally, by doing this, it will only receive half of a clue. In order to receive the other half, you must make waves a second time, setting your tribe back for another 3 miles, making it a total of 6 miles to receive a full clue of the hidden immunity idol. As for the items, Akira has chosen to use the boar roast, which will protect an item from being raided, and the hunting supplies, which will block one of the items Bagar uses in the challenge. Vagar has chosen to use the bundle of furs, which will remove one of Akiro's ravens, and the sled. However, Akiro has used their hunting supplies to block Bagar from using their sled.
Yeah, just post it. Okay, I'll keep track of our points. Yeah, everyone post it.
Oh my god, I fell back asleep. I'm so sorry.
Once we reach 101, we'll just leave it. Okay, everyone post again. We're at 21 total right now. We're almost halfway there. Well, to like the 100 mark, so we can know how much we have to go to.
So you'd say, ooh, we're halfway there.
Live it
on a prayer. Gaston, take my hand. We'll make it, I swear.
You two can like stand at the front of the longship and like hold each other, like Jack and Rose.
Alex overslept. Yes.
No, he needs to join now.
We don't care.
Is he here? Is he on?
Yeah, he's the tallest ass right now.
Yeah.
What's he doing? If he posted that he woke up late.
There he is. He's here. Corner out.
Alex, get on the board and post Alex Rose in our thing.
Wait, we're only 5 people. Aren't we going to wait for the others?
No, we can't. If we wait for everyone, we're probably not going to get this done. Right, so by my count, we're up to 5 miles after 2 minutes.
Oh shit, should I be growing?
We're at 17 miles.
But I think we're at 18 now.
I will walk 18 miles and I will walk 18 miles. Walk 18 miles. If I fall asleep, I need you guys to shout at me to wake me up, okay?
Are you able to sleep row? It's an important life skill. Everyone should know how to do this.
I'm sorry, do you not know how to sleep row?
I do know how to sleep row.
Pat, we live in Canada. We're supposed to know how to sleep row.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have officially hit 100 miles.
You guys think someone is going to try to make some waves?
I would hope that they would tell us before they did it.
Okay, the Raven takes 42 hours and 54 minutes.
I want to say like 420 miles, give or take like 20.
So we're basically just going to be here for an entire hour.
Oh yeah, essentially.
Here's a good time to play a game or something.
By the way, Michael, I see you because I noticed that you muted me. I'll kill you.
This challenge is hella fun.
We're all gonna go to sleep. Andres can row this very heavy canoe by himself.
Are you kidding me?
So, you know, I realized something about this competition.
What?
You know how every post we make, it has to be our name, Rose?
Yeah.
And how every single post is just a little bit painful, and then the more you post, the more it compounds, and the more bored you are. I think it just goes to show that every rose has its thorn.
Oh my god!
I'm leaving. I'm done.
Hey guys, how many things have we done?
321.
When should we be sending out our Raven?
At
455, I think.
Let's play Truth or Dare.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, who wants to go first? I'm gonna go and pick someone to go.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright, Andres, I'll just pick you, Truth or Dare.
God damn it. Truth.
We'll try to fuck Pat and Matt.
Oh,
what the fuck? What the fuck?
Put on the spot, you gotta say it.
Are you freaking kidding, Pat?
Oh, I'm Pat.
I mean, Max is already in bed, so that's a step less.
No, that's not the thing. Your
He's
partner
easier to
was-
get. It's easier to get in that pain.
I'm not very good with this kind of question, so let me just think of something. Max, truth or dare?
Yeah, truth.
Okay, let me see. I'm not very good with this kind of questions.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
How many people have you dated?
7.
Whoa.
Okay, Pat, truth or dare?
Let's go dare.
Pat,
Max, think of something.
do a fucking handstand.
Okay, I'll try.
And today was the day Pat died.
Mike, truth or dare?
Fuck it, dare. Mama didn't raise me.
Oh, it has to go to the top of the seat and then just like, so go in front of the camera, we can all see you and twerk. Come on, man. Twerk it out. Let's go. Yeah!
Oh, that's incredible.
Wait, where are we? Like, in terms of the rowing?
412, so we got like a couple more minutes until we gotta send out the Raven.
13 hours, 8 minutes, guys.
Okay.
Or 18, sorry.
I want to say 130 meters, give or take. So we're relatively close. And we still have a Raven left over.
So this is also a really crucial time where if you're gonna make waves, let us know.
I don't know if it's just me, but maybe we're at 300 away.
We're not. It takes 5 hours. It takes 5 hours to go, 5 hours to come back. I know it says 13 hours, so I just divided that by 2 and did the math from there.
I honestly think that we are at 133 because basically it's how many hours were there?
Andres, Hunter and I both did the math where we need to stop at 585 miles. Andres, honestly, this is just confusing me more. Like, I don't mean to be a dick, but if 585 is locked in.
I know, I understand, but it's because I'm only saying this because at 5 hours the Raven crosses 100 miles. Am I correct?
Oh, Johnny!
Oh, Johnny, awesome timing. Do not post. So we're just sending out our last Raven hero, Johnny. We should be exactly 101 miles out.
Down.
I posted, we're done.
Vagar has traveled 583 miles with the use of 3 Ravens. Vagar was pushed by the waves back by 6 miles, putting their final journey time at 577 miles traveled, and 5 miles away from the shores of the United Kingdom, which was point B. Ekiro traveled 582 miles. They used a total of 2 Ravens, and this puts them exactly at point B. However, Ekiro was also pushed back by waves by 6 miles, which means their final score is a travel distance of 576 miles, which puts them 6 miles away from the shores of the United Kingdom, which means, by 1 mile difference, Vagar wins the immunity.
We just won the next community challenge, which I'm so happy for, because now I have more time to talk to people that I haven't really spoken to. Like, I think now's the time to pick up the gameplay and start. I think right now my gameplay is just under the radar. I don't want to come off too strong, and I want to seem like I'm stupid and I'm just following what other people tell me to do. Completely solid with Johnny, Max, and Michael. And there's Austin, who I think I want to work with, but it's just so annoying because I never start conversations with him. He doesn't do it either, so it's like, how the hell do we talk? There's some like shady ass people on this group that went for idol clues, which almost made us lose the challenge, and I'm like 95% sure that it's either Michael or Pat, and if I had to guess, I would probably lean towards Pat.
I made the risky decision of deciding to make waves because I want to try and find that hidden immunity idol. I might think I'm safe, but I'd rather have the idol and just be 100% certain that I am truly safe. I just hope nobody finds out.
My tribe is nuts. I swear to God, my tribe is crazy. We all agreed on this. I agreed to this because I thought it was funny as hell. We have a motto, and that is, Mama didn't raise no bitch. We were playing Truth or Dare during the challenge, and I asked Mike, I asked him, alright Mike, Truth or Dare, and his response was, alright, Mama didn't raise no bitch, dare. And we all thought that was really funny, and we kind of used that against him when we wanted him to do something, and very quickly became our tribe motto.
The challenge went really well, but I shouldn't have taken the clue. Shouldn't have taken that stupid clue. Basically, I didn't know if there was going to be like another idol or something. Ty and Craig, they're fine with it, and obviously I'm going to be okay. Is my social game strong enough? But
When it
comes to the challenge, I just had a lot of stuff go wrong for me. I had homecoming. I woke up late for the challenge. I turned on my computer and I had to restart it. I'm a little worried now because we lost. And I don't know if I'm going to be voted out or not. I think I have a good enough group where I'm not going to be the target. I think Craig and Brian are going to be on the chopping block, and I think Brian's going to go. But I am very mad that we lost. Every one of us has the clue. We all have all the passwords. Every freaking person on our tribe has the passwords. There was no reason for anyone to make waves. And someone made waves! What? We all have the board. The board's probably been cleared by everyone at this point. And the only reason I haven't guessed is because Clayton has the idol. There was no reason for it to happen. I'm just so confused about it.
I'm fucking angry that we lost because they're all fucking idiots. They are fucking idiots. All of them. Brian and Alex are fucking idiots for not realizing that they're at the fucking bottom. Everyone else is a fucking idiot because Gaston fucking told us that he had the fucking idol. And we just can't fucking get our heads out of our asses because we keep thinking, well, is there still an idol? No, Razik. No, there's not an idol. Stop fucking showing me pictures of fucking runes. I don't fucking care. There is no more fucking idol. And even if there is another fucking idol, who gives a shit? Because we're in fucking control of the fucking majority alliance and have fucking webs now to fucking protect us. But we lose our fucking mind about the fucking idol. And then fucking Clayton, who actually has the fucking clue, who fucking made the waves, who fucked us and made us lose the fucking challenge. Him and Craig were just like, oh, we definitely have to do that thing, right? I was like, yeah, sure, go ahead. Because, you know, but we already know where the fuck it is. This Gaston fucking told us, which is why I had a fucking alliance with him. Because I was smart enough to fucking do it. We have to fucking figure out which of our fucking minority idiots is going. We also have to make sure that Clayton doesn't get fucking outed for fucking it up. Because then he might fucking die. And I might get fucking exposed. Because fucking idiots. What are we thinking, guys?
I mean, I think Brian made the waves.
I mean, I feel like it must have been him. I don't see how it would have been anyone else. And even if he wasn't the one that did it, he is still functionally useless. So have any of us talked with like anybody outside of our group about the vote?
I talked with Rozek, but I kind of sidestepped giving him a name. The only odd thing that was interesting is he like kept asking me about what I wanted to do if someone revealed that they were the ones who made the waves.
I feel like the answer would be vote them out. I feel like that would be
Yeah, which is why I felt it weird that he asked me.
Like if we find out who did it, they're gone. I'm pretty sure we do know who did it, and I'm pretty sure we're thinking of getting rid of that person.
So basically, I've gathered us all here because we're aligned now. There we go. Oh,
Okay.
there it is.
Sorry, Alex. I like both of you a lot, and I feel like I have a good connection with both of you, so I'm definitely down.
We're always the most active too. I feel like we're the chill people. If shit were to hit the fan, like shit hit the fan today with this absolute stupidity, and don't get me wrong, I was furious. I feel like it had to be fucking Brian. Oh yeah. Without question. Without question. Razik is like convinced that it was Alex. I don't know why fucking Razik was talking about how like everybody had a job to do and then like left the fuck out of it. And I think the advantage of that, like laughing hysterically when like we pulled the wool over their eyes, which is going to happen.
It's just hard for me to like stay calm when people don't listen to my opinion or like don't even give me the chance to say my opinion. I'm a person too. Like I have a brain. I'm not fucking stupid.
Honestly, those waves were done by potentially 3 people. Everyone thinks it's either Alex or Brian, and honestly, it probably is. And the third person I think it might be, and I'm not saying, I still trust this person a lot, so if they say they didn't, I will trust their word, but it is a possibility that it is Craig. Let me explain to you why. I think it might be Craig because he was talking in our alliance chat of the Harambes. He was talking about what if that clue leads to like a second idol or leads to something else, and he wanted to go for it. And then we never really discussed it. I think he might have just done it just to see what he would have gotten.
These fucking cuntresses had to go, fucking grab a clue thing, and fuck us.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know which one it was. I feel like it could have been either of them.
Yeah.
Because it's gotta be one of them.
No, I don't think anyone in our group would do it.
Honestly, I really don't give a fuck which of them we get rid of. I just kind of want to make sure that everybody's happy, so that our group stays happy together.
Yeah.
If we're being completely honest, I think the smarter person to get rid of is Brian, but I think the person who cares the most is Razik, and I think Razik wants to get rid of Alex. I feel like on a personal level, like you and I connect. Like I don't know.
Oh, 100%.
It's strange because like you're young and pretty and youthful, and I'm basically dead inside already. So it's all and I feel like we'd be able to like divide and conquer in terms of like who comes to us with stuff.
Yeah.
I know Razik likes you. I know that he's mentioned that. He does. He has mentioned.
I feel like
that he
he
gets me vibes from
sometimes just thinks I'm stupid. Like I'm a box of rocks sometimes.
Well, here's the thing. I think they all think you're stupid.
I know.
You're supposed to sit there and look pretty, dear.
Yeah, and I'm
you
just
do.
like,
You're living the dream.
I want to do something though. Like it just that. Like so I just noticed subtle things.
We actually made it exactly to point B, and someone in our tribe decided to make waves at some point in the challenge and completely fuck us over. I don't understand. Oh my, the only person that I think it was Alex. I'm so sure it was Alex. Alex gets on a call with Clay, and he tells Clayton, oh, I think it was Razik. What? Listen, kid. It was not me. I was trying to figure out who made the waves. I didn't think it would be anyone inside the alliance. We all thought it's either Brian or Alex. I asked Brian. It's like, oh, what do you think we should do if we figure out who did it? And he's like, well, they need to go. I asked Alex, hey, so what do you think we should do if we figure out who did it? He's like, you actually just caught me at a bad time. I'm about to play card games with my family. Oh my god. So I think it's Alex. He thinks he's so safe. He ain't.
There's like no way to know. A couple people think it was Alex. I honestly don't think that it was Alex. I think that maybe Razik or Danielle maybe would have done it. But the fact that people think that Alex did it, I am okay with. I'm kind of regretting pulling him in on that alliance with myself, Razik, Gaston, Ty. Alex will go. We'll feed him some other target.
So it's Brian, right? Like, I feel like, I feel like we set all this up and it could probably be like a 2-minute conversation. Just I feel like Brian is an obvious move here. Like I feel like we have our group now. We have the thing with Danny and Clay and Craig. They're all good. I think they're all good people. Yeah.
I was a little worried though, like about me only because I wasn't there for like 20 minutes.
Hear your name, obviously, I'm gonna let you know, but I don't think that's I haven't yet. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, but it makes me mad though because like if we swap, it's going to be even numbers, and we could have prevented that.
I would rather not have Brian go any further, but it does seem like everybody thinks it was Alex because he was late showing up to the challenge, and he had a lot of technical difficulties. So people think like he was trying to take time and read the clue during the challenge. It seems like out of the 6, half of us are divided on they've talked to Brian more, they know Brian better, Brian attempts more with them. And then on the other side, myself, Tyler, Clayton, know Alex more, feel better with Alex going further. You know, worst case scenario, we hit a swap or something. Feel like he would stick closer to us, but that's because we're not included in Brian's group. They're not included in Alex's group.
Welcome to Tribal Council.
My hands are folded in prayer.
Ty, 4 challenges in, and
Go
you guys have been neck and neck every single time. Do you think you guys are underestimating the other tribe in challenges?
No. The simple truth of the matter is that one very, very minor detail ended up fucking us. And I feel like we're probably going to address that tonight.
Razik, how is Akero getting along as a tribe?
I guess well. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess well.
Alex, last vote was 8-1. Do you think it will be unanimous again, or are we going to see a tribe divided?
I'm not sure if we're going to get like a tribe divided, but I'm not exactly sure if the votes will be unanimous, but I don't think it'll be like a distinct divide.
So are there divisions in the tribe?
In all honesty, I think this vote was like kind of quiet. I don't think people got the word of what was actually going on, like enough people. So when I say that like I don't think the vote's going to be unanimous, I think it might just be because the word didn't get out well enough as to what at least I think the vote's going to be.
Brian, there have been rumors of a potential swap going around. Have you put that into consideration while going into this vote?
Not necessarily into the vote. I want to make sure that I'm still around should a swap happen.
So do you feel like you're in danger then?
I always think I'm in danger. Either I know what's happening and I'm voting for the right person, or I'm been lied to and blindsided and going to get blindsided. I feel a little bit safe, but not 100% safe.
Danielle, how do you think that this vote will affect you guys as a tribe?
What the vote's going to be tonight is going to better the whole tribe. I think it's going to make the tribe stronger in a sense, and hopefully will get us to the right place where we can win the next challenge at least. And if there is a swap coming up, go into it strong with a solid 7.
Clay, how do you decide who to vote for at this stage of the game?
Trying to figure out what is like best for the tribe and like what's best for you, but also like what's best for you is what's best for the tribe at this point.
Craig, what do you guys do to ensure that you're going to win these challenges in order to go into the swap strong?
If there is one, if there is a swap and keeping us strong, I think it's kind of been mentioned a little bit already how we do want to keep the stronger challenge people around.
And is there anyone that stands out as a weak link in challenges?
Not extremely weak, and that's kind of why it makes this vote hard.
During the challenge, you guys had the option to create waves and to kind of help yourself. Danielle, what are your thoughts on that?
Oh, 100% we lost because of that, because some selfish prick wanted to use it. I'd love to find out who it is. If anyone wants to speak up right now, like that, I feel like this is your time to shine, whoever it is, because I think we all are feeling kind of hurt that someone would just use it to get an idol clue or whatever. So if anyone wants to speak up, I think it's time now. All right, well, there you have it.
I'd like to add on to that, if that's okay. Whoever did it, when you did it, you could have just told us during the challenge, and then we could have won immunity.
We could have still won immunity, I think. If someone would have just said something, whoever did it, if you would have said it, we could have just gone the extra way or the extra miles, no problem. But when you're trying to do it sneakily and stuff, come on now. You're the one that ruined us and made us lose. So I hope you feel good with that maybe idol in your pocket, whoever it is.
Clay, was there a lot of finger pointing as to who it could have been?
From what it looked like, was like no one could have done it, but in that sense, everyone could have done it. But I think we kind of might have figured it out over time. I don't know. We might see later, we might not. You never know.
So you think you know who did it?
I mean, I think I do.
Danielle, since someone took the clues, do you think that someone now has the idol?
I would hope not, because hopefully because you made that selfish ass move, you don't get an idol.
Alex, Clay basically said he has a pretty good idea of who he thinks took the clue. Do you have an idea of who it is?
Yes. I think a lot of us have a decent idea, but I'm not actually sure at this point if people think that it's the same person.
What's names? Because I don't know.
If you want to hear names, I do think that Brian did it.
Why do you think I took it? Hello? I don't think he actually froze. I think he's physically freezing. I can honestly tell you all that I did not do it. In fact, I literally forgot that was part of the challenge.
Is anyone here willing to fess up that they did do it?
Well, I think the person who did it is frozen right now, so I don't want to call someone out if they're not here.
I'll call them out. I think Alex did it.
Yeah.
The whole time I thought Alex did it.
Razik, is the vote being based on thought of who took the clue?
That's definitely going to impact how people are going to, think about the vote tonight. That's definitely going to impact, how people are going to feel about certain people.
I'm sorry, my tablet shut down. I don't know exactly what happened with it.
While you were gone, you had been accused of taking the idol clue.
Oh, I was? By who?
By Brian. Pointing to himself, and if anyone else would like to say that they think that, would you like to defend yourself?
A little, yeah. I think as people were talking about it, I feel like the only time I could have gotten it was when I guess people might not believe that my internet had cut off at during the middle of the challenge.
Does anyone have anything they would like to say about the idol clues?
Simple truth of the matter is this. I love this group. I love everybody in it. I was fucking furious when we lost. It infuriates me that I'm fucking here, but I am. We're going to fix the fucking problem. We're going to move on with our lives. Done.
So how are you fixing the problem?
We're going to go at the culprit.
And who's the culprit?
I suppose you'll find out, won't you?
I'm going to ask again. Does anyone want to admit to making waves during the challenge?
Alex?
I think the person who made waves during the challenge is the one making waves during this damn tribal.
I just want to hear it. I want to hear whoever did it, because it's gonna fuck with us if we don't know. Alex.
Hi, sorry, it just keeps...
Did you make the waves?
I did not. And I'm saying that honestly, I feel like everyone's voting for me right now, and that's making me just a little upset, because I feel like I've been honest with a lot of you guys. No, there's no reason for me to make waves. I want to win. I know that there's a tribe swap coming up. I wouldn't risk that. Well, I feel like the person who did it was an idiot. I did not do it.
You think I'm an idiot?
Oof. I think that if it was you, it was a bad decision, and I feel like I feel like a lot of people are voting for me at the moment, and it makes me a little upset, only because I'm trying to talk through this, and my stuff isn't working, and I'm not able to talk in a decent way to explain myself. But
I'll say it could have been neither of us. It could have been somebody other than Alex or myself, as he claims, but I really do think that Alex did it. Could have been somebody else, and someone's being made a scapegoat. I know I didn't do it, so.
Oh my god, I did not, okay? I did not. It sucks that I'm basically about to be blamed and voted out for something that I didn't do. If that's happening right now, I'm honestly going to be so upset about it because I feel like I've bonded with a lot of you guys. The fact that I've sat here and talked with you guys about my thoughts and voting out, Brian, and voting you out because that's who I thought it was this entire time. For me, the fact that I've talked with each and every one of you and the fact that most of you guys are planning on writing my name down tonight, actually, that sucks. But I will say that I want to stay. I did not make waves, and I would never make waves, especially against this tribe. I love all of you. I always will. I don't want to go home over something I didn't do. And that sucks if I'm going to go home because of that. That's...
Craig, do you believe that there's any truth to what Alex is saying?
I really want to believe him, definitely. It's just, I've heard so many things from different people, and it's, I don't know.
Well, that sucks. That really sucks. And it sucks right now because the people that I thought I didn't do it. And I guess nothing that I can say will actually rein true to what any of you guys actually think at this point. And that really, really sucks. Especially if Brian didn't actually do it, then that means someone else did. I know it wasn't me, and I don't see as to why everyone thinks that it's me. I don't know a reason as to why that would be the case. You know, I thought this entire tribal that I thought that knew was going on, and it really upsets me.
Danielle, does the way that Alex is handling the situation make you change the way you think?
I don't know. It's really hard because at the end of the day, you know, you do care about people, and it hurts to see, you know, someone be upset about it. And I don't know if him, you know, being this emotional means he really didn't do it.
Because I didn't.
It's like too late, you know?
I'm asking this individual. Tyler, do you think it was me?
Kid, I don't fucking know. All right.
It's yes or no.
I don't fucking know. I don't. I mean, you can't tell me yes or fucking no. I don't fucking know. You know, you can't tell me what my answer to my own question is. Who asked? I don't want to fucking see you cry like this. I also don't want to see you go through the awkwardness of fucking asking every single person what they think about this. Please, for the love of God, don't put yourself through that. Let's get to the vote.
All right, and I guess before we go to voting, Alex, is there anything else you'd like to say?
No, because nothing that I can say at this point matters.
Brian is up first.
Anything, guys? Anything?
What?
Anything?
Anything what?
No?
What?
I thought you hated guys. I recall saying something about that earlier.
I, 1 second, think that you actually did it, did the waves. But this, apparently a lot of people think I might have, so this is how I'm keeping myself safe.
Sorry, I'm voting for Brian, but it's not gonna matter because, yeah, I didn't do it, and no one's gonna admit to it, so.
This sucks. Sorry, kid. Wrong place, wrong time. It sucks, but it's part of the game.
You know, I still do believe that it was you who made the wave, so I'm gonna make some waves back at ya. See you later, boy.
I'm writing my vote in lipstick, and I'm gonna do a little eyeliner design. Although tugged on my heartstrings, could not tug them enough to change my vote.
You're a little bit more seedy than you really think you are. It's probably not intentional. Sorry.
Anybody who's fucking observing this thing should be able to tell that Clayton's guilty, because look at him like fucking squeeze the ever-loving shit out of his face as he does this. Fucking idiots.
I'll go tally the votes. If anybody has a hidden media and who would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Alex. Second vote, Brian. That's one vote Alex, one vote Brian. Third vote, Alex. It's 2 votes Alex, 1 vote Brian. Alex. That's 3 votes Alex, 1 vote Brian. 5th vote, Alex. 6th vote, Alex. That's 5 votes Alex, 1 vote Brian.
And that's a majority.
7th vote, And the third person voted out of Crusade Scandinavia, Alex. Alex, I'm sorry, but the tribe has spoken. It looks like you guys are once again a unified tribe going into this vote. Hopefully you can stay unified and win the next challenge, or else the guard will be way more up in numbers. Grab your stuff, head back to camp, and good night.
Next time on Crusade.
He's kind of a ticking time bomb.
I can just do whatever I want. I'm gonna win anyway.
This is a challenge that we can't afford to lose.
I cannot stand these boys.
This is the final round before a potential swap or something crazy happening.
And his face went from this to...
The least I can do is throw them under the bus as a thank you.
This game was a lot of fun, and I shouldn't be this emotional about it, but like I know that I got voted out for a wrong reason, and it sucks that I put my trust into people who didn't have their trust in me, and like I want to wish them the best of luck, but at the moment I don't feel like doing that. Hope the person who actually screwed us over feels good about themselves.